The city of Sunderland will soon have two of the country's top sporting facilities. The Stadium of Light is already established as one of the best football grounds, having staged England internationals, and is almost certain to be used if the World Cup comes here in 2018. Rapidly taking shape next to the stadium is the £19.8 million Aquatic and Wellness Centre being built for Sunderland City Council, which will house the North East's first Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Well, it's first and foremost a community facility, so the elite or talented swimmers, as we refer to them, will be able to come during sessions, during the week, but principally in a community facility.
Football grounds are almost like the cathedrals of our age, whether we like it or not. They become the landmarks that dominate any city, and quite rightly, people in the cities have got a lot of pride in them. So it was a very delicate balance in that the pool had to be big enough and dramatic enough to stand its ground next to the stadium, but that the stadium ultimately had to be the dominant feature, and it was a difficult balancing act.
Councillor Spedding was given a personal tour of one of the council's most prestigious ever projects.
On our left is the diving and multi-purpose pool tank, and on the right is the main competition pool tank. But there's a lot more going on than just diving and competition. Yeah. What we've got here is a pool tank that's 51.5 metres long, and you might say, well, that's a bit odd, but it's because it's got a traversable boom, which means we can effectively lengthen and shorten the pool as appropriate, yeah. Which means from one pool tank you can create two pool tanks. So for an example, we can have a traversable boom in the middle with a 25-metre pool tank at that end with a movable floor that goes up and down, so we can have what you'd consider a traditional pool with a shallow end sloping down to a deep end, whereas in this pool on this side we can have 25-metre swimming at 2 metres depth for, say, a school or a club training. The other benefit is you'll see the markings on the side walls. The actual width of the pool is also 25 metres, so it can be divided even further for swimming clubs or school classes, or people to train at various abilities across the width. Then you've got almost an aerodynamic profile that helps with the air handling, the comfort conditions of the space. We've got air being fed up the fabric that rides right to this warm, conditioned air that drops over the centre of the pool and then is drawn off at the same place as the water, which takes away all the chemicals at the same time, and the chloramines. And another final factor that helps determine the profile is this getting natural light in. You can see natural light comes in beyond this lighting baffle. Natural light's actually spilling over the sides, and natural light's coming in from the windows. We're avoiding any specular reflection and reflections on the pool, which can affect swimming safety.
Oh, I'd use that American word awesome. It's a fantastic site. It's obviously something I've never ever seen before in the construction stages, but just to come and have a look is really an experience. Well, it's going to be the biggest facility between Leeds and Edinburgh, so therefore it's very important for the region, but not only for the region but for the city, because it will be a venue for people to come and enjoy swimming and physical exercise.
The new pool also has a lot of green factor. All timber used is from sustainable sources, and there are some other unique features.
Probably the thing that I think most people find intriguing is literally every drop of rain that falls on this roof is collected, and we do what's called rainwater harvesting. All the water is collected on a large gutter on the roof that we can't see, but it comes down these plastic pipes, and you can see in the finished architecture they'll be form ribs basically on the outside, which relates to the structure internally. Then the pipe feeds down this plinth into the ground. All the pipes are collected together under the ground. They go round to the plant room side into a big tank underground. Then the water's taken out of that into the louvered area there, which the plant rooms are behind, and through the filter vessels before it goes into the pool.
This superb new facility, which has already been earmarked as a training base for Olympic swimmers in 2012, will be completed next year.